Vianey and Allen have shown they influence each other to make poor food choices. So if one of them starts to slip up, the other will likely follow because of that negative influence. And I suspect that has happened because for the past week, Allen has not been coming up to visit Vianney much because he wants to avoid me.
The hardest thing for me is me and my wife, Vianney, can't be in the same bed because of how big we both are now. I have a speech problem. It kept me from having a lot of friends. But Vianney been the best thing that ever happened to me. And the biggest thing we bonded over was food.
Food is what keeps me and Alan going. For the last 6 or 7 years, all we've done is stay home and eat.
The thought of losing her breaks my heart. But I know if I don't change, I'm gonna die.
Al, the question is,
What?
what are we gonna have for dinner?
I don't want to eat for like a week.
You lying. You know you're gonna be hungry in a minute. I'm almost bedridden, Doctor, now.
What about you, Allen? What does your eating habit look like?
Pizza and ice cream, stuff like that.
So you both need to turn your situation around. And if y'all want my help, you need to consider coming to Houston for the long term because it's going to be very risky for both of you to travel back and forth like that.
Okay, Doctor. We want to take this risk. We're serious. Let's do it. Let's change our lives.
Doctor now set an appointment with us for tomorrow. This is going to be our first appointment with him in person. I'm excited and nervous about it at the same time.
I haven't seen what I weigh in years, so I can see a really big number. Wow. But I'm hoping Vianney does a lot better than me.
I see you have distended abdomen and some lymphedema in your leg.
Yes. And then I have like a sore here too, somewhere around there.
That's gonna have to get that fat off of it, okay? You both should be able to easily lose at least 50 pounds over the next month. And when you come back, if you have done that, then I'll approve you for weight loss surgery.
Me and Alan have made a lot of big changes, and we're completely sticking to the diet.
Sometimes, when my cravings get really bad, I give in a little.
A large order of nacho cheese, the steak, and I like to have half a burrito.
I just hope it doesn't mess my progress up because I want us both to get approved for surgery at this next appointment. I didn't make it to my weight goal.
If I lost the 50 pounds I need, I'd be below 544 today.
Vianney, so over the last month, you lost 68 pounds. So I'm proud of you, and since you did so well, I'm gonna approve you for weight loss surgery.
Yeah, baby.
Thank God.
I want her to go first.
Well, that's good, because you lost less than half of what Vianney did. So I'm gonna give you 2 months to lose at least 80 pounds.
Okay.
Plus, Vianney, we're gonna schedule some tests on you to make sure there are no issues that prevent you from having the operation. Today, we're attempting to perform a gastric sleeve on Vianney. Her tests all look good, but even though Vianney has lost over 120 pounds, doing any surgery on a person this size is extremely high risk.
I don't feel a pulse.
We need to pump on the chest.
CPR, guys, go. I need an arm blind stat.
Epi's going in.
Chest compression.
All right. We're working on A-line over here. All right, get this out.
You didn't get the operation because your heart stopped for a few seconds, okay? All right, you're gonna be okay, all right?
Vianney has been really sad about not getting the surgery.
I'm even mad that Dr. Na brought me back. I was like, he should just let me go.
I'm just really struggling right now, and I don't know how to get past it.
I miss my carbs.
I know, baby.
Vianney is here in the hospital because we are treating her for an infection with her cellulitis. She was scheduled for weight loss surgery 2 months ago, as long as she lost 30 pounds by then. And she seems like she was on track to do that. She lost about 20 pounds over the following month. but then she vanished. She didn't show up for her surgery, and we couldn't get hold of her for a couple months until a week ago when she resurfaced and came here to the hospital because her cellulitis infection has gotten so severe, the pain was too much for her to handle. She said that the infection started a few months ago and kept her from being active, so she fell off the wagon and gained over 60 pounds. And now she's doing much better. She was 433 when she showed up a week ago. But at her last weight check yesterday, we had gotten her back down to 408 because we had her on a controlled diet while we treated her infection. So we have her in much better place now. And what's gonna be important now is that she makes sure this doesn't happen again. Hi, Vianney. How you doing?
Hi.
All right, let's take a look at your cellulite and see how we're doing. This is getting better, and this area, the ulcer that you got in here, is something that we need to be very clean with it every day. Wash it with soap and water, and cover it with a clean gauze and antibiotic ointment to put over the skin because his skin is cracking, and that's where the infection comes in. But make sure you wash it every day. Okay. Because the poor hygiene accelerates this infection. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna check your weight today.
Okay.
And get you going home.
All right.
Okay? Let me bring the scale, and I'm gonna be right back. What's gonna be important now is that she gets back to doing what she needs, because we're not moving ahead with her until she gets down to 350 and maintains it for long enough to show me she's not gonna let her emotions take over.
It's been 2 weeks since I got back from the hospital, and I've been trying to stay on track and do everything that I'm supposed to do.
How you feeling?
I'm okay.
So what's wrong, baby?
Still in my funk. I went back to therapy with Lola again a couple days ago, and Allen was supposed to go with me, but he didn't feel like he was ready to do it. But I decided to go anyway, so I can keep making the progress that I need to make.
So what the therapist told you?
She wanted me to do like a vision board and envision what my life would be like in a year from now. Today, I'm doing some of the homework that Lola gave me to do at our last therapy session. I'm making a vision board of my goals and the stuff that I want to accomplish.
Next to you. So do you have any magazines?
Yeah, there's some magazines here.
Parcel board or something?
The more time that I spend in therapy, the more I realize that my mom really did a number on me. I've been working to get past all that. And I think what Lola's been having me do has been working so far. So I want to give this vision board thing a good try as well. I think I'm gonna use some of the stuff that I was like printing out that I found online. Things that I wanted to like kind of do with you and stuff. What she's trying to do is to get me to look towards my future and to have some goals that I want to hit so that I'll have something to keep me motivated. But I have a big fear of failure, and that's what cripples me the most. I feel like I'm gonna fail this surgery, and I feel like what's the point of even going through it if after the surgery I'm gonna not succeed with it. So I kind of feel like, why even get the surgery? And now on top of that, I have a fear of dying because of what happened the last time I had surgery. But my homework is trying to overcome the feeling of having no purpose and to deal with the fear of failure. So a vision board is supposed to be good because it's gonna put my goals up where I can see them every day so I can stay focused on them like I need. And hopefully that will help me not get down on myself and get depressed.
Since getting back from the hospital a couple weeks ago, I've been working on eating a little bit more like Dr. Now said. And I feel like I'm doing that because of my excess skin getting all saggy and stuff. I want to get all off of me with surgery So I'm gonna keep working to do that and get to 320, where a doctor now says skin removal will be an option for me. I just can't overdo it and starve myself again. To do that, I went back to making meals and eating with Vianney at least 1 meal a day. But I feel like I overeat when I do that with her, so I can't do more than 1 meal a day with her. But I'm trying to do what I can to show her that I'm supportive of her, but what she wants to do and what I need to do. I had started to feel different lately, but Vianney told me that she felt like I wasn't there for her, and it seemed like I was ditching her. So I'm trying to show I'm here for her, and I want to do this together with her so we can get a better life together.
I've been trying to stay as motivated as I can, but it's been harder the past couple weeks. I just feel like Allen isn't trying to be my partner in doing this anymore, and that's hurtful and discouraging. I don't feel that he cares as much about my progress as much as he does about his, and so I'm feeling alone, and that's making me struggle a lot. I just don't understand why he's being like this, because we set out to do this together. You know, in fact, I made the decision to do this, then he decided to do this with me.
This past year has been hard with everything been happening. About a month after I was supposed to get my surgery, everything got locked down because of the virus. So when it started lasting a while, we decided to move to Arkansas, where I got some of my family. So we've been here for a year. It was gonna be a couple months, and it got longer, and now we kind of live here. I got a job doing food deliveries, and I'm feeling good because I lost all the weight I need. All I have is the extra skin on me now, and I'm getting used to that.
So, babe, what are you thinking?
What do you want to do today? Remember that membership you was talking about getting?
What, to work out?
At the gym.
At the gym? You want to go to the gym? I don't know about working out.
Oh, we don't have to go there. It's been bad with Vianney, though. She struggled a lot, and I think she gained some weight back. And that's a problem because we're not the same no more. I want to get out and live my life, especially now that we can go back out to places. But Vianney seems like she don't want to do nothing. I don't even try no more to get her out the house with me.
I feel bad eating all this food. You only eat like 1 strip of bacon.
I can't even get her to eat with me now because she feels judged by me. Even though I don't judge her, so she eats alone. Unless I fill my plate all the way up and make it look like I'm eating the same amount. But I just wait and sneak it into the trash when I'm done because I can't eat that much. And that's so that she'll eat with me. I'm full.
You're? Must be nice to take 2 bites of food and be full. Must be nice.
Yeah, it's nice most of the time.
I wish I could take 2 bites and get full.
You will.
No, I gotta get a hold of the doctor now because I don't know what he wants to do. I gotta say goodbye to these delicious carbs.
Well, no carbs.
Fine, take this bread. I didn't want it anyway. Yes, I did want that bread. I want to be like you.
Now your turn. You can step up on the scale.
At my last weigh-in a year ago, I was under 400. So hopefully, I'm not back up to 500 or anything like that. That's a big jump.
We're go into room 5.
At least I'm still not in the 500s, but that's close. And Dr. Now isn't gonna think that's good. So I'm scared for how this is gonna go.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. Well, nice to see y'all again. Alan, I didn't recognize you with that beard. What happened to that beard?
I don't know. When I woke up, it was gone.
So how is everything going with you?
Good.
Good.
Okay. Well, I know it's been a tough year, so I'm glad to see you both back. And Alan, you lost a lot of weight. You're down to 228, and you have lost 422 pounds. That's a very good weight loss. So how you feel?
I feel great, Dr. Now.
But you have a lot of extra skin, right? Maybe if you stand up, can I take a look at it, see?
Yeah.
You need to swallow pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra skin you gotta hang around in both sides. Alan, it would be a really big improvement if we get that extra skin off. So I'm gonna approve you for skin surgery. We're gonna set it up when you're ready, okay?
Okay.
That's gonna improve your body contour and your health and skin infection and all those things. So you have done great, and we can do your skin removal and get you to your target weight if you can stay in Houston for a few weeks to recover. Do you think you can do that?
Yep.
All right, great. Let me know when you can do that, and we get you on the schedule for that. And then afterward, you'll be done. So you have come a long way, and I'm happy to see that you have stuck with it over the past year. Just keep it up, and we'll get you taken care of.
Thank you, Dr. Now.
Well, Vianney, how are you getting along?
Not good, Dr. No.
You didn't have the benefit of weight loss surgery like Alan over the past year, so you really gained some weight. But the good thing is you didn't gain all of the weight back. So I'm happy about that. But still, gaining over 100 pounds isn't good. So what's going on with you?
A lot of depression and stuff,
So a lot of the same as before?
yes.
Okay. Well, are you ready to have a fresh start to do this again and try to lose weight and finally get healthy?
Yeah. I'm afraid I'm gonna get back to where I was and where I couldn't get out of bed and, I need to do something.
Okay. Well, why don't we see if we can get back on the track, starting with you going to therapy again. You still need to work on that to try and find your motivation. So I'm going to set you up to start therapy again.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a month, and in a month I want you to lose 30 pounds, okay? You think you can do that?
I feel like I can't. I don't know. It's just like something tells me, you're not gonna lose this weight. I don't know. It's like I fight these negative thoughts and voices, just give up. You're not gonna do this. You're almost 40.
Everything is up to you. If you decided you're going to change, you can, okay? If you decided that you're not going to do it, then nobody can push you to do it.
Yeah.
And at this point, you need to have a positive attitude to be able to make the changes you need to have a better life. It is up to you to move toward the positive, not Alan. But you need to support each other in that process. But from what I have seen, Alan has tried, but you get upset at him for being a positive influence. You're pushing him away, and you're not bringing him into your life. So let's both work together. So Alan, communicate and give her encouragement that she can do it so she doesn't go to eat in the closet and be depressed, okay?
Okay.
And Vianney, you can do this, okay?
Okay.
And Alan will do your skin removal when you're ready.
Okay.
And let me know when you two are back here in Houston, and we go from there.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. If you need anything, give me a call.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Overall, I'm very happy to see that Allen has lost the weight he needs and that he maintained his progress over the last year. He's not overeating and he's also not pushing himself too hard. So I think he's doing great. And once he has all his excess skin removed, he will be at his target and done with the program. So I don't have any concerns about him for the long term. But it seems Vianney has struggled more than him over the last year. I am happy that she didn't gain all her weight back. That shows me some positive effort. But if she pushes her heart to the limit again, she might not survive another emergency. So I'm very concerned about her right now. And if she keeps alienating Allen, she can end up self-destructing and losing everything important to her.
I suppose that went better than I thought, but it was still a hard appointment for me. And I'm disappointed because I feel like a failure at this point. But I hear what Dr. Now is saying, and I'm gonna try.
I think this went good as can be expected. I'm not sure what Vianney gonna do. I hope she chooses the right path so we could get to a better place together.